Hello everyone and welcome back to Kickstarter in the current year where I'm, checking my options for a little bit of a different format where I'm sitting in a slightly different chair and sitting slightly lower with a laptop in my lap. We're really revolutionizing the game on this channel this year. Today's project I found through a pretty standard means. I just looked through a recent projects on Kickstarter, and this one kind of just, for whatever reason, stood out to me. Maybe because it's currently kind of socially relevant. Maybe just because it didn't look like it was immediately nothing but AI, which is standard practice for the projects which otherwise would be something to actually look at in this series. The rest of it seems just not very interesting. But today we'll be looking at Inspired Social, revolutionizing social media for good. Now this is by no means the first time we've looked at a project aiming to revolutionize social media, to change how social media works. We've looked at plenty of dating apps, we looked at more corporate attempts at very niche social media projects. We've looked at such a huge variety of things. So really this project needs to show us how it's different right off the bat.
Ever feel like social media is a battleground, not a community? Like you're constantly dodging trolls and sidestepping ads instead of connecting with real people? You deserve a social media experience that lifts you up, not tears you down.
Personally, I also feel like I deserve for once to see a project like this that isn't just a string of vaguely connected stock videos with a very generic music in the background and someone just like rambling on without ever reaching any cogent point in their description of the app, because they're not going to. Spoilers, right off the bat, spoilers. They're not going to hear anything substantial in this goddamn video until maybe like the very end. It's just a lot of vague and boring and dull platitudes with no exact details whatsoever. One thing that I think about when I watch a video like this is this project, by the way, is asking for $250, yeah? $250 in the next 20 days. Here's the thing, it's such a low amount that simultaneously it's not impossible, but at the same time it would be impossible for you to get $250 and then actually make this like social media like platform. You know, it's barely going to cover the costs of servers for a while, of actually putting it out there, and we're going to look down at the other costs in a moment. But for just from the get-go, I see this video and I think $250 might have genuinely have been as much as these people paid for all this stock footage if they paid for it. So they're kind of already in the hole, aren't they?
Fund your passion projects through our integrated crowdfunding platform. Elevate your skills with our learning center and find mentors who've walked your path.
It's a really, really ballsy move to advertise how you are basically then making a crowdfunding platform and doing it on Kickstarter. I actually genuinely don't know if there are any rules against this. I kind of assume there aren't, and you're kind of free to do that. But it's just a really funny idea to be like, we're just gonna make Kickstarter but better, and we're gonna fund it on Kickstarter but worse.
This isn't just another social app, it's a movement. A global force for change, powered by people like you.
And it's lines like that that sort of give away the fact that there's a good reason that there are no exact details. There's a good reason it's nothing but very vague platitudes. There's a reason you're not getting anything out of this project whatsoever, and that reason is that the entire script is fairly obviously, I think, also AI generated, or written by someone who sounds like an AI and is incapable of real human emotions, with the not just lines and like all this like haughty, like boring garbage that they're just vomiting in your face. So we're just gonna get rid of the video. We're gonna start looking through the rest of the project. But the unfortunate thing, of course, is, well, okay, there are a couple of unfortunate things, really. You'll see that they'll talk about how they're going to be different, how they're going to say, oh, we're not gonna have all these trolls, we're not gonna have all this drama. We're not gonna have conflicts. It's gonna be a beautiful, safe haven, and then just give you no explanation as to how that's going to be achieved. They just say, well, there's not going to be any of this toxicity on our website because we said there's not going to be any toxicity on this website, which is not how that works. There's only like really two different two means of achieving this. One is having a very potent, very large, massive moderating network. Tons of moderators, but the world's biggest companies are incapable of managing that. They're whenever you go on Facebook or Reddit or Twitter or wherever else you go, you're gonna find toxicity because, well, that's just how it goes. The other option is to just build up this community from the ground up that is more welcoming and kinder and nicer. The only thing in this entire project they list that is any kind of solution or adjacent to a solution is this part. This section actually has the title of what makes us different, so you would hope that they would actually list that right off the bat. So let's read the section. At Inspired Social, we focus on quality, not quantity. That's why our courses, resources, and merchandise are created exclusively by the platform founders or handpicked experts who share our mission of empowering individuals. That's kind of a rough start. How's our social media platform going to be better? All the merchandise that's related to the platform is going to be made by the people behind the website. That's most websites. You're not doing anything unique with that, nor is that in any way whatsoever going to help with your situation when it comes to toxicity. You're just being ridiculous. Unlike other platforms that prioritize ad revenue and user monetization, we've streamlined Inspired Social to focus on what truly matters: your growth, your goals, and our shared mission to unite humanity for a better world. How have you streamlined this? We don't know. There's zero information about how the website is going to actually look and function. We've also redefined how members can participate in platform success. Through our ambassador program, users can earn income simply by sharing the platform with others. It's simply a powerful way to reward members for growing our community while staying aligned with our values of authenticity and collaboration. This entire paragraph kind of irks me a lot. For a start, you haven't redefined anything. There are plenty of platforms that do this sort of invite-only thing. The only thing you've done uniquely here is involved money, which isn't going to incentivize I should invite people that are going to agree with these values. It's not going to bring in people that are going to be willing to cooperate and be cool with it and all that. What you're going to be doing here is you're going to be incentivizing for people to invite as many new people to the platform as possible, whatever D&D alignment they belong to. You might know 100 chaotic evil bastards out there, but all of them are going to count the same when it comes to bringing in rewards and revenue to you through this ambassador program and referral links. Now, obviously, it's you need this referral to make a profile, and so when you get banned, you can't get back in without a referral. It's not going to be tough to get that referral anymore again because the person that's giving you the ambassador referral link is getting money for that. Also, not sure how they're getting money for it. You're saying you're not going to be supporting your website through ads or anything. What are you supporting your website through then? Well, seemingly through premium services, which I checked their websites, and one of the things listed right off the bat that you can't do without premium is upload videos, which is kind of a major part of social media experience. There's very few social media apps at this point that don't allow some kind of video sharing and video uploading function. Twitter has it, Instagram has it, Facebook has it, obviously YouTube, TikTok, all of that. Tumblr has it. Everything, everywhere, basically is people make videos, so we should allow them to upload videos. But no, for the people behind this, that's something that you need to pay for and some exclusive rights you need to have. Then they have a separate section where they list off things you can use their fundraising platform for, which, hey, guess what, buddy? This is just what fundraising is. I haven't reinvented anything here. There's nothing special about your website, except that your website is going to be much smaller and have much lower reach. So why would you use your crowdfunding platform instead of, not Kickstarter? Kickstarter for medical emergencies or personal milestones, certainly not. But why would you use this instead of, I don't know, Indiegogo, for example? Like, there's kind of no reason for that. You're not really making anything unique here. I mean, it doesn't have to be a separate platform from what already exists. You can make a subreddit or something, and if you subscribe to, I don't know, r/cats or something, guess what? You're only going to interact with cats. I'm against a lot of social media. I don't want to be anywhere near Twitter. I only use Instagram to look at cats. I only use Reddit to post, basically. So yeah, I agree. And social media is ass, but you can handle, you can determine how much ass it is yourself. You just gotta put in the slightest bit of effort. That's gonna do it for today, folks, and yeah, I'll see you next time when I deplatform myself off of a goddamn building. Words. 200, and you get a memorial. They'll kill you and put you in the game. 550. This reward tier says, be one of few who have the add-on. What freaking add-on? And unnumbered at $1,000, you